Hey guys, so for those of you that are on my Snapchat, this video is going to be a little bit of a repetition. I'm going to add a little more because I get more than 10 seconds. So everybody is posting on Snapchat and Facebook, social media, whatever, how sad they are that their kids are back in school now. They're growing up way too fast. Time, please slow down. Not me. No, you won't hear that from me. I am happy that my kids are growing up. I'm happy that they are back in school from 7:20 to 2:15. That's what, like 6 hours and 55 minutes? Mommy time, me time, Desiree time, time to clean my house, time to run my errands, take care of business hour stuff that I can't take care of when I have the kids. So, funny story about our first day. Walked them across the street to the school, because we live right across the street from the school. Walked them the whole way. Jackson is, I don't want to walk. Like, literally, it's not even the length of a football field. It might be to like the 50 yards. That's it. It's not that hard. But Jackson just likes to complain about stuff. Jackson does not like change. He's not that kid. He's not very accepting of it. Now, last year, my kids went to Crossroads. This year, they have to go to Bel Air, the sister school that's right next to it, because we live now in the apartments that are right across. So that's another change that is not very accepting to Jackson. Ember seemed to be okay with it until we walked in the doors. It's like, dee, I'm okay, this is going to be so much fun, and there's the door. No! I want to go home! Take me home! We got to her teacher's class, and still she's crossing her arms, and she's stomping her feet, and she's like, I want to go home. So, being the mother that I am, and if any of you know me, you know what kind of mother I am, I held her, I hugged her, and I whispered in her ear, baby, I will take you home. But if I take you home, I'm going to spank you. And then I'm going to bring you right back here because you have to go to school. Like, this is not a choice. This is life. You have 11 more years. So, well, 12 if you count this year because it just started. 12 more years, so let's just get over it. Let's hop over that fact and accept it. She was fine, not really, but she stopped throwing her fit. She uncrossed her arms, she stopped stomping her feet, she kept crying, which is fine. Ember is my social butterfly after she gets used to something. Before that, nope, she's gonna cling to mommy. She's going to be a little awkward at first. She's going to be very upset. It's very scary for her. So to that, I am compassionate. I understand that because I was the same way. Except for the social butterfly thing, I was never one of those. So I talked to her teacher a little bit. Her teacher assured me she'd be fine. I look back in the classroom, and Ember is ducked down behind a bookshelf in the furthest corner of the classroom. Teacher said, it's okay, I'm about to go over there. So I said, okay, gotta walk my third grader to class. Yes, Jackson is back in third grade. It's okay. It happens. So, walking, my third grader to class, and we meet his teacher, and Jackson just looks at her and straight up says, I'm not going to be good for you. Huh? His teacher said, well, that's okay. You'll get to know the assistant principal really well. I'm like, hey, you go, girl. So I'm talking to her about how Jackson's, ADHD and ODD and all this good stuff. He's borderline spectrum because he's socially awkward, but because he does get acclimated to a social environment, he's not fully diagnosed with Asperger's. He does, behavioral therapy, cool, whatever. I forgot the form for the teacher to fill out, so I was trying to explain it to her. I look back at Jackson, I'm like, Jackson, you gonna be a good boy for mommy? And he says, no, I'm not. Son, stop it! This is why I'm excited for my kids to go to school. Because these are the years that they are learning. They're learning attitude. They're They're learning to push boundaries. They're learning to push my buttons. They're learning to push each other's buttons. No, I am not sad that they are growing up. I want them to grow up. A little bit more, a little bit quicker. I'm okay with that. Teenage years, where you talk back to me, I can slap you in your face without it being unacceptable just because they're little kids. I used to get slapped in the face all the time. I don't backtalk my mama. I'm very sarcastic with my mother, but she knows it's just me being funny. She knows I don't mean it. Back in my teenage years, if I was sarcastic with my mom, right across the face, hey, whoa, I'm good. It's not going to happen again, Mom. So yeah, I'm very excited for my kids to grow up. I don't really spank them right now. I spank them a little bit, but only when they really, really, really deserve it. Verbally, I'm very hard on my children because I expect them to be respectful and I expect them to learn consequences and fear consequences. So they get grounded, they get punished, they get things taken away from them. If they're not doing something I ask them to do, then they don't get dinner until they do it. That's just the kind of parent I am. So, 2:15 rolls around and they come home, I'm going to be so excited to hear about their day, and I'm going to tell them about my day, and I'm going to sign all the little first day forms that I need to sign, and we're going to, playtime and dinner time, bath time, go to bed time, we're going to wake up and we're going to do it all over again. Because that's life. Kids grow up. And I'm happy for it.